Hey, thanks for stopping by the ADHD Adventure. My name is Shane Brayman with Adventure ADHD Coaching. I just crossed over the border into beautiful Colorado, heading down to Red Rocks for a weekend of music and insanity, visiting with friends. And while I was driving, needed to use the restroom, there was a rest stop right over the border. Pulled in, jumped out of my vehicle, and utilized a technique that I am going to share with you today in 4 minutes or less called Do It Now. And do it now is doing it now. What that means is, for example, I just stepped out of my vehicle, was walking to the building, and realized that the lock on the topper on the back of my truck was unlocked. So I had turned around, walked back the 30 feet to lock it, because I knew if I relied on myself to remember after I use the restroom, even, a minute later, that there's a good chance I'm not going to remember in that moment. And then I'm going to be down in Boulder or down in Denver, down in the city, and I'm going to forget then. And then I run the risk of having my bike or my golf club stolen and whatever other toys I have back there. So do it now. You are in the moment. Your brain realizes this needs to be done, and you have to act in that moment. So often we rely on our memory, which sounds funny, but it's true. And we tell ourselves, well, I'm sitting down, I'm eating right now, I'm at the dinner table. I'm not going to walk over into the other room and put that form in my computer bag to make sure that I have it tomorrow for work. I'll do it after dinner. And what happens? You finish dinner, you get caught up in conversation, you go to bed, you wake up the next morning, get to school, get to work, you realize you don't have the form that you needed. Do it now means discipline. That's all it is. It's just a little bit of discipline. When you feel that spark, and I know those of you with ADHD have been through this so many times, and you think back and you say, dang it, why didn't I get up at dinner and put that form in my bag? I knew I was going to forget. We rely on ourselves, we rely on our memory, we feel as though we're going to be able to remember something that's so important, but it doesn't happen so many times. Do it now. In the moment, when the moment strikes and you feel it, do it. There's been times that I've gotten up out of bed in the middle of the night, realizing that the item I need to take with me tomorrow is in the car that's not going with us to work, and I've gotten up, gone out, gotten the item, put it in the other car, and gone back to bed, knowing that I would probably forget. So really what this comes down to is honesty, admitting that you're probably going to forget if you don't do it right now as your brain dialed into it, and having the discipline to actually physically stop what you're doing, get up from the table, walk back from where you were going, even if it's going to take you a couple minutes, and take care of it. You will see the benefits. You will be less frustrated, and you'll be much happier when you start utilizing it. I know it sounds so simple, but it took me probably 7 years before I realized, okay, every time this happens, and it's almost a feeling, it's like the force, almost that it's one of those scenarios. And you just got to be aware and be disciplined and make it happen. You will see the results. Give it a whirl, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Again, Shane at ADHDadventure.com, or go to the website www.adhdadventure.com. That's adventure with 2 Ds. And keep sending your emails, questions, thoughts, ideas. Love hearing from you guys. Hopefully I'll hear from you soon.